There's a question that a lot of people would like to ask me, and very few actually do. And that's, Pastor Scott, what do you do all day long? Because there's the old joke, oh, you're a pastor, you only work one day a week. Well, most of us know that's not true. But a lot of folks wonder, what in the world is it that I do all week long? So I took some notes. I'm going to look at them, because off the top of my head, I can never remember everything. A normal week would generally be prepare a preschool story, prepare a 1/2 hour Wednesday worship, prepare a 1 hour Wednesday Bible study, prepare a 1 hour confirmation class, prepare a 1 hour Sunday school, prepare a sermon. And preparing a sermon is actually a week-long process. It starts off on Monday when I read the scripture readings and then try to glean a theme from them. Sometimes I'll consult some books on them, do some word study. Sometimes I'll put myself in the middle of the story and then reflect upon that all week long. And then finally I will, usually on Saturday, take all those thoughts and put them down into what is hopefully a coherent message. I have praise team rehearsal every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. And remember, all these things that I prepared, I also have to actually do them. I have to do the preschool story twice a week. I have to lead the 1/2 hour Wednesday worship, lead the 1 hour Wednesday Bible study, lead the 1 hour confirmation class, lead the Sunday school, lead the worship services. That's a part of the things that I do. And then depending upon the week, there's other things that I do. On a monthly basis, I prepare a communion worship service for Colonial Nursing Home and for McMullen Assisted Care. Prepare and conduct those services. I attend meetings. I attend the 3C meeting. I attend the executive board, finance, a monthly staff meeting, parish ed, church council, Richland Ashton Lutheran Pastors Association, Community Help Mission Board, Worship Committee meeting, Parish Ed, already mentioned that. And a lot of those meetings require some advanced preparation, like writing a devotion for the staff meeting, writing a report for the council meeting, writing a devotion for the council meeting. For the Richland Ashland Lutheran Pastors Association, which as the dean of the conference I'm basically in charge of, I have to make sure that there's a location, there's a program, and email all the reminders out. I have on a weekly basis, I have a constant flow of emails to answer and letters to write. I visit people in the hospital, anywhere from Columbus to Mansfield to Ashland to Worcester to Akron to Cleveland. I visit people who have had a crisis in their life and just need someone to sit down and talk with for a little bit. Each month I have a variety of office appointments that people make with me for a variety of reasons. And usually every week people will just stop by to say hello or stop by and need to talk to me about whatever. And if somebody dies, that adds 8 hours to my week with everything that's involved in leading, conducting, and preparing a funeral. There's things that I do as a leader of the church. I strategize. I strategize for the future. What should our church look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now? How do we get from point A to point B? How do we financially make things happen? Basically, that's what I thought of off the top of my head. Although I didn't mention also weddings, an annual parochial report, annual ministry report, annual congregational report. The list goes on and on and on. Like I said, this is what I thought of off the top of my head. It boils down to around 55 hours a week. 55 hours a week. Now, I don't tell you that so I can go, oh wow, look at what I work. I'm telling you that because I think you can resonate with that. We all have to-do lists that are a mile long. It could be a job to-do list from work. It could be a to-do list around the house. But we all have tons of stuff we have to do that take time, that take a lot of time. At one point in my schedule, I found myself working 28 days straight. Now that's bad for two reasons. Number one, it's just not healthy. Number two, it's a violation of the Ten Commandments. It's a violation of the third commandment. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. How well are we doing with that one? I know a lot of times I don't do real well. I try to take one day a week and make that my Sabbath. But often it doesn't happen. Sometimes it can't happen because life happens, things happen. Sometimes I just find myself doing too many things. In the summertime, I slow things down a lot. I don't have preschool. I don't have Wednesday worship or Wednesday Bible study. I don't have Sunday school I teach. Gives me a chance to catch my breath a little bit over the summer. And I take vacation time. Vacation time for just a little bit of recreation. You know, when God said, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy, work 6 days, don't work on the seventh, honor God on the seventh. He did it for us. He did it because our bodies aren't meant to keep going day after day after day after day after day without a period of rest. Without a period to just kind of kick back and take a deep breath and reflect on God and give the body a chance to replenish itself and give the body a chance to rest. I don't do real well with the third commandment. I'm going to try to do better. And if you're not doing real well with it, I hope you can do better too. It doesn't have to be Sunday. It could be any day of the week that we can set aside, that we can give to God, that we can reflect upon His love and give our bodies a chance to replenish so that we can be refreshed to serve Him the rest of the week. I'll see you next time.